Hello, and welcome to my stream. My name is Steve DeLive. This is commentary on Heather Brooke Clark, and I call this one Brooke 11 because it's in the playlist called Brooke 11. We've gone through 11 playlists of 100 videos. I think that's pretty crazy.
There's an only word that I know.
That's what? That's like 1,000 videos. We're off to a good start.
I know that part, but I don't know the words. Mama loved Guns N' Roses, so she had all the CDs.
I thought that was Michael Jackson. It sounded like Michael Jackson. Hey, Patty.
How do I mean, if
And
I
eggs.
listen to it, then I could probably sing along with it, but like off the top of my head, I can't remember nothing off the top.
Tra la 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 hee hee. That's Guns N' Roses. Fooled me. Hey, Ghostface.
Of my head, so don't be surprised. Is that a park? Is that a park? Cypress. Big Cypress boardwalk. Hold on. Let's see if I got I don't know about this. Goethe. Oh shit. State
does Brooke
Forest.
know
Big
about?
Cypress boardwalk. Hold on, let me be nosy.
Oh yeah, she's in Citrus. This is like the stream that's gonna last forever because I can't watch Brooke like I used to, like when I used to snipe her. Actually, I was thinking about tomorrow. I don't know if this is even possible now that I'm thinking more about it. But I was like, maybe we'll do a 12-hour stream tomorrow. You know what? We could. It would just have to be kind of in the evening after the Tamagotchis have gone to bed. Like, the Tamagotchis are in bed right now. So, like, I'm free. So maybe we could do, like, a 12-hour stream from 7 or 8 till 7 or 8 in the morning. Like Foodie Beauty does, apparently, every fucking day now. Sherry, thank you for the mugs clanking together. Bookity wanking.
It's taking me off the beaten path to where? And if I go in there, am I going to get service and be able to get out? That's the problem. Let's do park. P-A-R-K. And am I going to have to pay to get in this bitch?
Wait, is this the manatees thing? Hold on. I gotta get the transcript up. Or are we at a different
Rainbow
park?
Springs State Park is 13 miles from here. That pisses me off.
A lot of things piss her off.
I ain't going in there. It says 10 minutes. I'm going to get halfway in. I won't be able to get out.
I haven't been grinding out the month like I usually do. Maybe I should be, but I was just like, I think we're okay. But I should grind out the last day.
And it's just a bunch of trees and some water.
I did hear about that, Westman. That was posted somewhere, and I seen it, and I was like, what? And I wonder if Brooke was involved.
Shit, is there somebody behind me? Back up. Hold on.
Maybe we should look into that, actually. Hold on. Do you know, I'll just look it up. I'll find it.
I know. It's going to kick my service. If I had $1,000,000.
Ooh, we got a video? Cool. Hostage situation. In Bertie County. Okay, so I don't think this is our Brooke here. Look at her freaking face. Oh, that Brooke. Okay, here, I'll pull it up this way because it'll be easier to see. Jackie, thank you for the... My eyes are bad now these days. No. For the clapping hands. So, we'll watch... I don't know. We go watch these three, I guess.
This wild story out of Bertie County. This is out near eastern North Carolina, where early this morning, inmates took over the Bertie Martin Regional Detention Center. We do know in the past a little bit that situation has ended. All inmates and guards are accounted for, and that inmates have been moved to other facilities. But the fact that it happened at all is a big deal.
Maybe those people are with Brooke now. So, not Brooke. I don't really care if it's not Brooke, to be honest. I thought it was gonna like show us something cool, but it's just two people talking.
New developments.
Why are the thumbnails look excited? Okay, there's a guy in a helmet. Oh, that's not a helmet. That's a fancy hat. Well, let's see. What's this about?
We have negotiated with some of them, but as we continue to, we have made entry into the facility at this time to take the remaining people in custody.
88 inmates, 3 corrections officers, and a wild turn of events Monday morning at the Bertie Martin Regional Jail. Sheriff Tyrone Ruffin says just before 5 a.m., more than 50 inmates took over part of the facility. While
What were their demands? We want, I don't know, more pizza days. We want to be able to watch UFC fights. Like, I don't know, what the fuck could their demands be? You're in jail. You're not getting out of jail. How could this have ended? Did they even get any of their demands met? What a wacky situation. Anyways, that's what's happening in the world of today. A learning channel.
I need to go home. Take me home.
No.
Yeah, I am. Shut up, girl. Cow Creek Road. That's pretty awesome. Cow Creek Road. Move. Welcome to the Gothy. Is that how you say that? Gothy? State Forest? I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Just not about anything. Ryan, thank you for this cute little island.
Gothy? I don't know about that. It looks like
The update on Brooke? There's not really an update. I mean, other than the community posts, she's looking. She might be in jail till 2029. In my mind, I'm just assuming she's gonna be in jail till 2029, and then if she's out before that, that's cool.
exactly where I'd be killed. I ain't seen no water. It says it's 10 minutes down the road from the opening. No, thank you. I changed my mind. I've already learned the hard way that there's no service when you go into those parks.
I know, right? Whoa.
None.
Why,
Zero.
you don't even know.
You might as well, if you get hurt in there, the best thing to do is set something on fire.
What? I wasn't really paying attention. What did she want to set on fire?
Because your phone isn't gonna... You won't be able to call for help. So the best thing to do is start a fucking fire and start sending up smoke signals, okay? They'll be there by morning. Oh, God. Don't start a fire. But, like, I don't know what to do. Climb up a tree and start waving your arms for the planes to go by. I need help. You better damn get some of them tree logs and start spelling out help on the damn ground somewhere.
I'm like I'm reading in the transcript. I don't know what place she's talking about here. She's just talking about the state park, I think.
Oh God. Step 1, resort back to castaway movie ideas. Okay? Step 1. Always resort back to castaway.
I mean, like, she might get another plea deal. I don't know if she'll take it. She should have taken the first plea deal. So, she can't stay in there longer than 2029 with what she's being charged with, unless she does more crimes in jail, right? So, that's like the longest she'll ever be in there.
Castaway movies. The movie. Do everything he did and you'll be fine.
Was she going to court for it? I came prepared this time. I downloaded my own video because I don't have it on my computer anymore. What a crazy wackadoodle I am. All right, here, well, 1 second. Let me open it. It's opening here. You guys remember this guy? All the regulars remember this guy. Rachel might not remember this guy. I pressed the wrong button.
Let me show you a picture. This is a picture of Heather, Brooke,
Clark.
The sheriff says a woman with a long criminal history is back in jail.
Mrs. Clark has been previously charged with assault with a deadly weapon, simple assault, burglary, felony drug possession, DWI, child abuse, inflicting serious injury, and communicating threats.
A Rockingham County woman is facing serious charges tonight after deputies say she threatened to carry out violence against McMichael High School.
She is accused of threatening students at a high school.
She made violent threats towards students. 37-year-old Heather Brooke Clark posted a live video to social media about how she would kill students at McMichael High School.
The threats were made were so graphic that I can't say them on TV today.
This is your children in the street behaving this way. You better get them before they come back to you in a fucking box. I will gut your goddamn children like fucking fish in the street. Your children deserve to be fucking beheaded.
She's now in jail on a $500,000 secured bond. She could face up to 2 years in prison if convicted. Page says students at McMichael High School were on a brief lockdown while investigators were at the school.
Oh, I should do that like Foodie Beauty.
Never entered the school building, but she's now barred from school property across the county.
What she did yesterday will not be tolerated. We will protect our schools. We will protect our students and our staff at our schools. This young lady right here, she committed a crime, a serious crime. I'm going to tell you about the response. And officers took this person into custody. They were in a parking lot, and the horn started beeping. The camera started going. And we felt like people appreciate what we do. We heard it. I listened to the video. You gotta watch this. You cannot believe this stuff.
You gotta watch the video. You gotta watch the video. Hey, Betty Davis eyes. It's because I did the sneak attack thing the proper way. But it's not the morning, so it's not gonna be like gangbusters. The morning it's like maybe I should get Starlink, y'all, for the morning.
I mean, how long was he out there in that movie? 10, 15 years? On that island by himself, talking to a soccer ball? Oh wow, look at all these beautiful trees.
Wasn't it a volleyball?
Hold on, let me slow down.
Brooke had a soccer ball in jail that she called Wilson.
Shit, you can't. Yeah, I'm going fast, ain't I? Look at all these trees. That transfer truck down the road, so let me go. But it's just tall pines. Aren't those pines? It's some kind of evergreen, okay? I don't know what it is.
But you went to horticulture school. Or you took a horticulture class in jail.
I wonder what they're growing all these for. To sell, to make money. It's state land, you know it is.
It's Wilson a volleyball.
What the government don't own
Yes, Wilson is an inanimate object volleyball.
is already owned. All of this beautiful land that could be used for housing development, this is all government land. We're so free, aren't we? State land.
No, it's crazy for me to say this, but driving is probably the thing that is the least concerning of Brooke.
I bet
And it's still pretty concerning.
this is a state road. I mean, they all are, but you know what I mean. They have like designed state roads where you can go as a civilian and post up, chill. Is that another one? Leaving Gofty State Forest. So it is. It's state roads. It's state forest road, forest land.
It's
You don't
true.
get no service in there though. Oh no, that's farming land. What they growing? Soy. Soy. That's why all them boys got titties. No, I'm joking. I do want to try some tofu. That's from the chicken.
Okay, hold on a second. Tofu's not made from chicken, so you're saying boys have tits because of chicken? Or what are we, hold on, what are we saying here?
That's why all them boys got titties. No, I'm joking. I do want to try some tofu. That's from the chicken. I want to try tofu. I've never tried it. I want to fry it up with some little special
Do you guys know what she's trying to say there?
Asian teriyaki talking.
I don't know if what she's saying is that tofu is made out of chicken or chicken gives boys tits.
Well, so exciting. Oopsie, so exciting. So exciting. Welcome to high school. So exciting. So exciting. So exciting. So exciting. So exciting. Did they make them or didn't they? So exciting. So exciting. You're shitting your brains out. So exciting. Oh, so exciting. So exciting. So exciting. Oh, so exciting. So exciting. Is this spider gonna lead to my death right now? So exciting. Am I gonna go blind or get COVID? So exciting. So exciting! So exciting! Welcome to Walmart. So exciting! Are you gonna get genital warts or is your hair gonna fall out? So exciting! So exciting! Is he gonna bite me? So exciting! Yay! So exciting! So exciting! So exciting! You never know.
At Patty Cat Bebop super chatted $2.06. Here for the hate watching of Brooke with the glass.
Aw, thank you, Patty. Thank you for the 3, and thank you, Betty Davis Eyes, for gifting 5 memberships.
Style dressing. I got the mirin. I just need soy sauce and rice wine vinegar, or whatever it's called. I got a recipe. I know what I'm talking about. I got a recipe. I just can't remember what I need. I think it's soy sauce. I want white rice wine vinegar.
That's what I think, too.
But I got a recipe. There's other stuff that goes in there. Minced garlic, chili, flakes. It's got a lot. That mirin you can use in all kinds of sauces. And I need to be doing that.
What is she looking at?
I need to eat. I guess, we never eat.
What the fuck was that?
We're just gonna starve ourselves silly and to look like Ariana Grande.
What about the Olsen twins? They look pretty crazy.
I already looked like that last year. It's stress, man. It sucks.
You look like Ariana Grande last year?
It sucks.
Remember that summer I looked like Ariana Grande? Oh my.
So bad, so bad, so sad. You couldn't see that. That was a girl holding on to some guy for dear life on the back of a motorcycle. She literally had her head tucked in. I don't want to drive with nobody that's scaring the hell out of me like that. Why would you want to do that to me? You're not very nice. Trying to scare me on the back of a motorcycle. I don't ride, bitch. I know how to drive, a motorcycle, so I'm not riding, bitch.
You crashed a bicycle on a sidewalk.
That's dangerous. Just big old open fields over
And then started drinking because of it.
here. It's so pretty. You can see
Miss, I don't drink alcohol or do drugs. That's crazy.
the light on the ground through the clouds. It's just gorgeous. Where's the cows? Or the goats? Y'all want to kidnap dinner? That's how you get shot in the South. Don't.
That's how we found out when Brooke got into her accident, her biking accident. She was all bloody and she was just drinking, was it Coronas? She was drinking beer on the side of the road. She was like, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Don't worry, you guys. And we're like, what the fuck happened?
Be doing that. But, local Jacksonville news. 3 teenagers shot in the ass by a farmer for trying to steal a goat for dinner. They said they got an idea from a YouTuber.
And then she did a bunch of cartwheels and was like, oh no, my wrist is broken, and put a fucking sprain thing on it. That's when, remember the cops being like, what's wrong with your wrist? And she's like, I hurt in a biking accident. No, she was doing cartwheels all on it.
Do not do that. Don't F around and be messing with people's food. They're pets. Those are pets. Well, I saw a video of a guy the other day. He had a whole baby calf in his house. That's a pet. If you're willing to let that SOB come in your house, that's a pet. I'm sorry.
SOB?
That's what classifies it as a pet, I guess.
This fucking son of a bitch cow. What?
Does it live with you? Yes, it does. Oh, well, that's a pet. Does it stay in a barn? Yes, it does. Oh, okay, so you got some barn animals. That's how I see it. Y'all ever seen them people that have like the donkeys and horses in the house, or the goats? I used to do that. I had a goat. He used to come in the house all the time. He peed on my bed.
What? A goat came into your house all the time and peed on your bed? Was this at Randy's, or did you never told us her parents had goats? Oh, maybe she did, because she got shocked by the electric fence one time, putting green beans by the goats. Okay, maybe.
And then I never let him in the house again. I had to switch out my mattresses and everything.
YouTube was like, we'll let Betty Davis eyes know, but not Rob. Hey, Rob. Check to see if YouTube unsubbed you. YouTube does that sometimes. It's nefarious.
Yeah, I don't know how they get them potty trained in the house, though, because my goat, he wasn't getting potty trained.
It could be a kid's book, Brooke and her goat.
That baby cow was laying up on the couch with a man.
The cover could be Brooke getting shocked and the goat laughing at her on the electric fence.
That's crazy. It was like one of them baby heifers, them small heifers.
Yeah, I'm doing B-sides tonight. I was just like, I should probably do something else as well. So we're gonna see how much we can get through this wacky day of Brooks.
One of them small.
The 9-hour day.
Heifers. Like the miniature calves. Or the miniature cows. So cute. Where am I? Why does my cell phone only work when I'm driving?
If it's a severed head, I'm going to be very upset. Oh my god.
Man, we gonna have a big problem in about 5 to 10 years with all these homelessness situations. I'm looking at all these RVs parked on random land. All these RV rundown RVs. Health and Human Services is gonna have a big problem. They already do, and they don't even know it. They're so dumb. Well, maybe they know that RFK's in there. I don't know.
What?
They're gonna have to come up with some kind of plan. If economists are now saying that the homeless problem is 10 times or 6 times, that's what they said. They said that the number that the Biden administration put out in 2024 was not a real number. They said it was 6 times what the Biden administration said it was of homeless. The census, the general census of how many homeless people we have living on the streets. The Biden administration said that it was 750,000 people, but economists are saying that it's 6.
I hope she doesn't think a goat's a baby cow, because those are very different animals. But thank you, Westman.
6 times that number, which would be a little over 4 million people that are currently homeless. That sounds about right from what I've saw. So I knew they were lying because I'm out here in these streets, and everywhere I go there's tons of homeless people. So I knew there was no way that there was, like, you know, I don't know. There's probably thousands of homeless people.
Yabba dabba do.
The city
It's
is 1.2 million people. There's probably hundreds of thousands of people. Maybe, like, I don't know, hundreds of thousands. Lord have mercy. There's probably thousands of people that are homeless there. And if it's just one major city and we got, you know, a few thousand people there, well, there's also other little cities around there that have other homeless people. And if you start really tallying that up, there's no way that there's just 750,000 homeless people. California, what percentage of the population in California is homeless?
We don't need to look this up right now.
What percentage of Californians are homeless?
Think we're happy.
They are such fucking liars. They say that they have 187,000 homeless people in California. You can probably
I don't think Brooke can really grasp her mind around what 100,000 people looks like.
triple that, if not quadruple that. Google is bought and paid for. That's another reason I don't like Google, is that they're bought and paid for by the fucking left.
Are they?
They lie like a penny in a parking lot.
You source them for a lot of shit when you're feeling confirmation biasy.
So anyways, I take my information from real statistics, people that have went out and did the hard work, not somebody just receiving a fax to post to their website. Economists are now saying that it's 6 times 750,000 people that are homeless. And I already knew this. I've been saying this. I've been screaming it.
I don't know. People can twist statistics to however they want to fit their narrative. They'll just conflate two things that have nothing to do with each other. It was so weird. What was it the other night? They were like, if you do fentanyl, you're more likely to die than being struck by lightning. Yeah, no shit. Of course you are. It's a fucking drug that you don't know how much you're putting into your body because you bought it out of the fucking street. Yeah, and of course the chances of you overdosing is more likely than being struck by fucking lightning. Why do they even say that? What the fuck was that about? That was weird.
For 2 years.
And when I first heard it, I was like, whoa. And then I thought for a second, hold on, what the fuck?
From the tops of the buildings. This is a problem.
That's like me saying if I go swimming with sharks, I'm more likely to get eaten than being struck by lightning. Of course I am.
You guys, this is the problem. It's worse than you could ever imagine. Once Trump gets into office, we're going to get real numbers because this is a lie. And then what happened? He got into office and now they're saying it was a lie. Love that for me. They want them to disappear though. They don't have any, even as far as I know, right now, currently, the Trump administration does not have any plans to fix this problem. I've heard nothing. Oh God, why are you blinking your lights? Yeah, they down there too, buddy. We ain't even speaking. You're giving me anxiety. Will you stop? Yeah, I know. And they're back that way too. They're back that way. Yep. Thank you, little blue Ford. But God, did you have to do it 50 times? Every time he blinked him, I just got more scared. He's trying to tell me the police are down the road, so I blinked them back to let them know they're at the opposite end too. Because they are. We just passed them. What the?
What's that? I thought that was a big wad of cash for a second.
That's what happens every time you start drinking early. You black out on me every time you start day drinking. We was having a real conversation and you just... No more day drinking. Morning drinking. No, but for real, I haven't heard any plans for what they're planning to do to like give people relief for their mortgages, because if people don't get relief for their mortgages or some kind of financial assistance, we're gonna have more people homeless. And
why can't people just rent like an apartment or, I don't know, a room somewhere? If the shit got really bad, you rent a room out of a place, or one of those places where it's like you get a room and then there's some shared living accommodations that are like a halfway house. I bought weed off of a guy in one of those places one time back in my youth, and I was like, what the hell is this place? This is a weird place. But there's options. I don't have to be homeless. Brooke wants to be homeless.
if we've already got,
It helps her fucking YouTube career.
you know, approximately a little over 4 million people homeless, allegedly, I believe The Economist. I believe The Economist. I don't believe anything the Biden administration has to say or anybody that was in cahoots with them. I think that we've all learned that we can't trust shit.
You know what I was thinking? There was a time when like I lost my job, my channel wasn't really making any money, and I was stressed out. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. But my plan was, if I can't afford this place, I'm going to rent an office. I was looking at office spaces. I could get an office space for $400 a month, and I'll just sleep there during the day with googly eyes over my eyelids, cross-armed in a chair. So it looks like I'm there because I got googly eyes on, but I'm actually sleeping. And then at night, I'll just go around making money somehow, or streaming or some shit. Thankfully, it didn't come to that, but there's always options. You got to think outside the box sometimes. Hey, MZR.
Come from them or from people that they know. So I trust The Economist, and The Economist put out that 4 million number. My question is what does the Biden administration plan of the Biden? Y'all, that's so pretty, my ADHD. What does the Trump administration plan to do to give the citizens of this country relief? People can't pay their mortgages. People can't afford. Where's the relief? And I know it's only been a few months, but I would like to hear a plan. Can we draw up a case plan for the next 4 years? Like, seriously, I would like to know a plan on, economically speaking.
I heard Heather Gillespie today bitching about all the homeless people living in tents when she was literally a homeless person living in a tent like 2 years ago, and she's about to be again.
What the plan is to help prevent them from falling into homelessness, and also what we're going to do about our homelessness problem that we currently already have. We need programs set up for people to earn the skills that they need to reintegrate back into society. It is about a 4-step process to do that once you were at the bottom. Once you are homeless, you're going without showering, you're going without sleeping, you're going without eating. And you've been doing that for an extended period of time. We need to get these people's basic needs met, fed, clothed, rested. And we need to have programs
She did,
to
yeah.
help them help themselves. Programs that teaches them how to read and write if they want to continue education. Programs. And you know, there could be work farms all over this country that were built to generate income back into the economy through helping the homeless population.
You mean forcing them to work? Isn't that kind of like... I don't know, Brooke. I don't know if you can force someone to work, right?
We could do that.
I mean, in jail, I guess you could. What happens if you refuse to work in jail? They just put you in solitary or whatever? And they say, all right, no more TV dinners for you, or fucking you're only eating green beans. I don't know what jail's like. I know it from 60 days in.
We can have farms all over this country that grow food, that help people get back on their feet, and while they're in the program, they're cultivating and they're working a fucking job.
Julia, you're fucking annoying.
And they're gathering skills that they can take with them when they leave the program. You know, but nobody really wants to help people, and that's why we don't have programs like that. Because everybody's money hungry, and they're looking for a fucking profit. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. These people could be doing a service.
Do they force you to work in jail, though? Like, I know, what do they do? Stamp license plates or something? Do they make you do that, or is that optional to get some money on your books or whatever?
For their community, gathering the tools that they need, contributing to society, also making a paycheck, also the produce that they grow could generate income for the state. Hell, we could be selling merch. It's just
You don't gotta do shit in jail. Just think about your decisions in life.
crazy. I look at this world and everything has been built because of money. It's all about money. And
For extra freedom outside the cell, nothing else. Oh yeah, that's how people escape from jail in the movies.
things like that could actually generate millions of dollars every year, nobody wants to do it because it doesn't make them money. It doesn't make them money. And you could even do that privately without the state involved and do it. Open up a farm for yourself and
I might not have said her last name. If I say Heather, I'm talking about Heather Gillespie. That might be confusing for people who know Brooke is Heather, because that's technically her first name.
and start a program. Look at all this beautiful land going to waste that God gave us to grow food on.
Lefty for dead. Thank you for the flow state.
And the state owns it. Oh, look at me. Thank you so much. I can't see.
You can improve your life in jail, probably. Maybe. What, Lil Wayne just wrote, 100 songs in jail or something? Just sit there writing songs in your head.
Thank you so much, Tom.
You got nothing else to do, man.
I feel like I've been to Fort Myers a few times. Probably drove through it. I've been most of the East Coast places. This is why I didn't want to come to the West. This is why I get scared to go anywhere. It's because my phones never work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's super scary, huh?
Damn, I need a vape. I wonder if they got one in that Chevron. Shit. Oh my God, there's moo babies. They're big moo babies. Y'all
Are they goats, Brooke? Someone said maybe Brooke thinks goats are baby cows, which are not the case.
I've been cow tipping. That used to be so much fun to me when I was a kid, especially if
Matt, Jesse, thank you for the chili.
we ate some shrooms and then went out there and did it.
Eating shrooms and cow tipping. Life growing up in North Carolina.
And I wasn't a kid when I was doing mushrooms and cow tipping, but we started cow tipping when I was a kid. And then when I was in my teenagers and 20 years, my 20s, we'd go cow tipping and trip mushrooms. Shit's
While on probation from stabbing people?
so, because when you're tripping mushrooms, you always end up in the woods. Well, you should.
No, but that. I fucking hate mushrooms though.
Alright. I don't know if he's gonna have what I need, but we'll see. It looks like they sell only cheap cigarettes here. Seriously, all of the posters are for like knockoff brand cigarettes. 20
What's a knockoff brand cigarette?
24 savings.
Show me.
$3.99 a pack. Great Country, $34 a carton.
Instead of Marlboros, it's like Carl Burlos or something. Like what are knockoff cigarette brands?
Jesus Christ, I feel like I stepped in 92. He had everything I needed. Y'all, we got a new one. Let's try this. I don't
There you go.
usually buy these because they're flavored, and I don't do flavored shit. I'm not a child. I don't want to taste candy all the time. What am I for?
Why not? Why do you want to like fucking taste ass all the time?
I'm surprised they don't have flavors like baby bottle pop, Skittles. Taste the rainbow in your vape. That's
They tried that and then they made it illegal.
crazy to me. Listen, I ain't judging. If everybody wants to smoke blue raspberry, good for you, but I don't. It gives me a migraine. So I've never tried a fume. This is called
Some artificial chirps are pretty shit actually.
Cuban tobacco. Sorry, making sure you could hear me. Cuban tobacco, 5%. God, my shoulders hurt. That hurts. It was $20. Ooh, it smells good. I think I'm gonna like this. This is what I've been looking for. Just a regular vape that tastes like tobacco. No flavor.
Gross.
I said, are you sure it's not menthol? Because, you know, the last guy that sold me a vape, he said it was clear. And it's fucking menthol. Yeah, it's tobacco flavored, but tobacco menthol flavored. That shit gives me a headache. Let's see. It's still got that menthol. Like, just, it's not as bad as the white one at all, and it's barely got it.
It doesn't even say menthol on the box. There's no way that's a menthol.
I think they call it ice. You know what I mean? It's not bad. I actually like that. Is this not rechargeable? Fuck, it's not.
What?
Ugh. Well, at least I got a vape, even though it's not rechargeable.
Because she likes to fucking hit them even when they're dead.
The battery will die before I smoke it all.
This is something else here. I got a vape one time. It was watermelon ice, and I thought it was gonna be like a watermelon slushy, but it was watermelon and mint. Who the fuck puts watermelon and mint together? That's insane. Ew. Ew, I don't like it, but I still smoked it because it was a THC vape.
Of course. Anyways, that was fun.
Mud pits here? Where's the mud pit?
4,500 puffs. LED display.
Salt, sweat, sugar,
Okay, but it's not
running
rechargeable,
asphalt.
so you wasted your time. Why do I care about the percentage of the battery if I can't recharge it, Karen? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Why do I need a gauge on top that tells me how much of the battery is left if I can't recharge it?
Do I look like a fucking billboard?
This boy was behind me playing. Hello, handsome. He was like, whoa, whoa. Because he's got that nice classic Dodge. All right, let's go. Where am I going?
That's what Vanilla Ice was singing about. He was like, ice, ice, baby. No, I was probably singing about his name.
Hell if I don't get saved. It's not really a menthol flavor. I guess it's just the taste of it. I mean, I
I think it's all in your head, bro.
like the flavor. Cuban tobacco. The Cuban roots coming out of me. No.
She doesn't, oh my god, whatever. She doesn't have Cuban roots.
Oh, I think it's just that I like cigarettes. Okay? I think it's that I want a frickin' cigarette. Give it here. I don't miss smoking cigarettes. I don't miss smelling like them. Where's my phone?
But you want just tobacco flavored vapes. That would make it make sense.
I don't miss smelling like them. I don't like the smell of cigarettes. Now, y'all know that somebody gets
She was just saying that she wanted to smell and taste like cigarettes.
beside my car and they start smoking and it pisses me off. Because I can smell it in here and it'll make my whole car smell. And I smoked a cigarette in here yesterday because I was losing my mind. I never do that. Well, I have a few times. It's fine.
Why can't you just say that about drugs and alcohol? At least alcohol. Because we watch her do it, so fucking that's a stupid thing to say that about. But I suspect that she has little slip-ups with her drug use, or else she wouldn't be this crazy by default. It would have kind of gotten out of her by now if she's actually been sober this long as she's claiming to have been.
And one of them ain't gonna kill me. God, I done smoked millions of them. This one, he said, yeah, it's tobacco. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's really pretty for tobacco.
Looks like a Beyblade.
It looks like it's
Or like one of those fancy-ass yo-yos.
flavored. It's called Clear.
Remember when they tried to bring yo-yos back? Maybe you guys don't remember. When I was a kid, they tried to bring yo-yos back, and on TV, there was like a yo-yo competition, and they were looking all crazy, had lights on them, and gears and stuff. It was weird.
It's called Clear. And it's tobacco with a menthol ice kick to it. Trash.
It was like yo-yos on crack.
And maybe that gauge is for the juice. But still, why does it matter? Because it's not rechargeable and I can't refill up the juice in it. So I just think that the technology in it was kind of a waste. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Popeyes! They got their pickle menu going for the summer. Pickles, all of them. I reviewed it. The pickle sandwich was damn good. The fried pickles were a little mushy. They should have fried them longer.
There's a commercial. Hold on. Will I remember this commercial? You guys want to take a blast of the past? It looks semi-familiar? It's on fucking Reddit. Oh, it's on YouTube, though. Okay, we don't need to be on Reddit. I think this is a YouTube video, yeah? Oh, yeah, it is. Reddit fucking...
Yo, you wanna ride the string? Yo, yo!
Why is it only in the left ear? Sorry, people in headphones. If you have a right headphone in, put your left headphone in. What the fuck is that?
Oh, yo, this thing! Yo, Mega! Spin it, rock it, ride it! Wanna spin the
Yeah, they were called Yomega.
win? Spin this! The Omega Fireball with super long spin power and the yo-yo with a brain that returns automatically. Yo!
Yeah, they had a brain.
Yo! Wanna lick the tricks? The Omega Raid is your pick. Yo, yo! With its rock and roller bearing, it spins 5 times longer and faster. Walk it, flick it, trick it! Don't just yo like a pro! Yo!
So, they were a big thing. Everyone had a yo-yo for like a year. And there was shit on TV. Like, there was yo-yo competitions. It was a weird time to be alive.
And the pickled lemonade, it was a little weird. I mean, it grew on me. The more I drink it, the more I like it. But it was probably just because it was cold and I'm not used to drinking cold drinks. So it made it taste better.
I remember Bop It.
93 degrees on the sign. I wonder if you'll be able to see it when I pass it. When I turn the corner, you might be able to see this Walgreens sign. Psych! Oh, 93! Jesus. City Hall. Sorry, I don't plan to get married today.
You're in 7th grade? What grade would I have been in? I'm taking too long to think about this. I think I was in the 4th grade. The 3rd or 4th grade, maybe?
Wilston's.
Because when I was in the 7th grade, I don't really know what was going on in the yo-yo world.
General Dentistry. Wilston's Pediatrics. I know he a rich mofo. Must be nice.
Here was that nice. I think it was like 2000. I think it was like 2000 or 2001. I might have actually been in grade 5 or 6.
It's 2 private practices with the same name.
So I would have been 6 in 96. I don't know what was happening.
Junction Traveler Wine and Beer Bar. Lots of bars around here. I mean, y'all ain't got no cell service, so you have to have something to do because you can't watch your damn phone. You can't call your mama. I get it. Wilts. Not me thinking it was a last name and this guy owns a private dentistry and a pediatrics. And then the church had the same name. And maybe he's a preacher and a doctor and a pediatrician and a dentist. I think it's the name. Yeah.
No, it's not that old.
Oh, he owns this RV resort too. Wilston's Crossings. Yeah, I think this is a town.
I say I'm old all the time because I feel old.
It was a good guess. It was a private, it like a fancy mom and pop's shop. It didn't look like a regular doctor's office. It looked like somebody had hand painted the signs.
The Battle-Axe?
Railroad tracks. I know one thing. I'm spending my ass at the beach all week. All week. That's where I'm gonna be. At the beach.
I bet Juicy spends most of her time in her car bitching.
Because the beaches get so packed on the weekends, I'm going to switch my schedule up more. Especially because of school, too. Like, I could be doing school stuff on the weekends while they're all at the beach. And then when they're all at work, I can be at the beach during the week.
Have we started school stuff, Brooke?
I ain't got to deal with no drunks. Ain't got to deal with no meth heads. Y'all remember it was like Monday when that couple kept waking me up every night. I told y'all about that. They were out there
It wasn't every night. It was one time, a few times one night.
screaming, remember?
And then you played, I can't remember. You got the music name wrong. You thought Mexican music, but it ended up being Cuban or Colombian music.
At the boat dock. Same place that the other meth heads was bothering me 2 days later. It's just like, what the hell is going on? It's usually pretty quiet over there. It's so pretty. I need food, but I don't know how. I don't know how. Don't break down out here, you'll go missing. Look at all these woods. Oh, that was a dead armadillo. Poor buddy. What happened? They probably got cell towers all down these highways. But none anywhere near the area where people are going to be vacationing. What sense does that make? Look at that. That's what it looks like on the other side.
wonder how many times she said that.
They're so,
Like in life.
so cute. Oh my God, there's so many little heifers. You ever bottle fed a baby cow before? Oh God, it's the sweetest thing.
Why would you need to bottle feed a baby cow? Wouldn't they just drink their mom's milk?
So cute. Baby goats too. So adorable. I want one. I got this guy coming up on my ass. But sir, I'm keeping a safe driving distance because all these idiots follow each other way too closely. And this guy's got a boat on the back of his car too. His truck. Oh, it is pretty. It reminds me a lot of the North Carolina mountains, but just flatter.
In the mountains.
It looks a lot like Virginia.
Some cows reject their babies. That's mean.
Yeah, in the middle of Florida. It's crazy. God, those trees are pretty.
I did not know that cows cry. How do they cry? They go like I'm just trying to imagine a cow crying. Cows are outliving people? Must be all them stomachs.
Stop! Wake up! Stop, collaborate, and listen. Brooke is back with some brand new caffeine. God. It's these people's fault. They're in my way and they're boring me.
It's these people's fault that I'm tired and driving.
Keeping me out from living my best life. Oh, I see palm trees that are out there. Those look like they weren't planted. So that means that they can grow here. They're not all planted. I didn't know if they was all planted or what. They don't make sense.
Again, you're the one who took horticulture. Shouldn't you maybe have a better grasp on this than us?
I think the ones at the beaches they plant for decoration.
Here, we'll look it up right now. Are palm trees native to Florida? Question mark. Yes, palm trees are native to Florida, but only about 11 to 12 species are indigenous. So there you go. There's the answer.
The ones that grow out here are probably wild. Why would somebody plant a palm tree out there? That had to have grown naturally. You see them on the interstate on flatbed trucks going down the highway. It'll be a whole palm tree on a flatbed truck. A mature one. A mature one. Y'all gonna put me in sleep?
If Foodie Beauty dies, that cat is gonna eat her. She already tries to eat her.
Damn. Go. A long ass highway. Woo! Oh my God, horsey! Two horses. Oh my God, look at all those damn trees. Do y'all hear something squeaking? Cause I do. I don't know what that shit is, but I hope it's not important. No, I think it's those bolts from where I removed that front fender.
Yeah, why did you do that again?
I think they whistle in the wind. Come on, y'all give me a back hurt. I don't know why these cars don't pass these guys with boats. There's passing lanes. It's like people are scared. Always. They're freaking followers. They can't take the lead and just pass these damn boats. They're scared. Then you don't need to be behind the wheel of a car. That means that you can't drive. I'm gonna blow these doors off. I'm gonna blow the doors off. bet half of the population don't know when it's legal to pass and when they don't, and that's why they don't. I bet these fuckers don't even know that they have the legal right to pass when the line situation. Y'all know when there's a double line, you can't pass at all. But when there's one, when it's hard to explain, let me try.
It's not really that hard to explain.
When your side of the road has the dot, dot, dot line, and then it's a straight line on the other side, that means you have right to pass. And vice versa for the opposite side of the road. I bet half of these motherfuckers don't even know that. I mean, they don't teach them to drive. They don't even teach them to read and fucking write. You think they teach them to drive?
Dot, dot, dot line. Pole, pole, pole.
When the speed limit drops from like 55 to 45, you do not have to slam on brakes. As long as you let off the accelerator or cut off your cruise control, your car will naturally fall to 45. No cop is going to give you a ticket if your speed is reducing after you pass that sign. They all slam on brakes. The speed limit went to 60 to 45, and every single one of them slammed on brakes, as if letting off the accelerator wouldn't have lowered their speed. Let's all slam on brakes and cause a 4-car, 2-boat pileup because we're all stupid. Just let off the accelerator and the car will stop moving. This is where I'm at in life. This is where I'm at in life. Sometimes I can't believe it. They say I'm the problem, though. They don't even know how to fucking drive. Read or write.
What can they do?
Hell no, I don't want to go back to Tampa. Well, I was gonna go in that deli, but it ain't even open. 43rd Street Deli. Well, if it is open, the damn open sign ain't open, so it ain't on. They didn't even cut the
It's the middle of the day.
damn on sign on it. Sounds like they don't want no business. That's how businesses are nowadays. Y'all notice that? You go in somewhere and they got an attitude for you wanting a meal. It's like, wait a second. I thought this was a restaurant. Why are you mad at me for wanting lunch? Oh, because you don't want to do your job and you're lazy. Crazy. Oh, damn. Or you go in and you go to order somewhere and the bitch is getting an attitude with you and trying to rush you along. I'll never forget that. Y'all remember I walked into that, what was the name of it? It was, God dang, man, this is that same damn boat that's been holding up traffic. This is the boat. This is the damn boat that's been holding up traffic for damn 30 minutes.
This guy? Brooke hates this guy.
Old fucking geezer, don't need to be on the road, can't go to speed limit, in the fast lane, toting a boat, and his thumbs are up his ass, playing Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Lord, that's the boat that had me hold up for an hour, okay?
Both thumbs up his ass. Thumb wrestling.
God. Anyways, you go into a place. I went into, it wasn't Church's Chicken, it wasn't a Popeyes, it wasn't a crispy chicken. It was another place, not Zaxby's. It was another place. And I went there to order one night, and this girl is getting an attitude with me and rushing me through. First of all, I've never even been there before, so I don't even know what's on the menu. She didn't even want to give me time to glance at the menu. And then when I ordered this, there's a short on this because she had braces on her teeth. We'll get there in a second.
I need to see the short.
And She rushed me through, and then I order a chicken strip meal with fries, and she's like, well, what sauces do you want? And I said, well, I don't know. What do you have? And she acted like it was too hard. Oh, God, she's going to perish. Telling me what type of sauces they have. And finally, I just got their house sauce or whatever, but she was fucking rude. And I was so mad.
Was it a drive-through? If it was a drive-through, I feel like we've seen a bunch of these.
And I got back out.
And it's always, they're fine. Like, they're polite to Brooke. Brooke takes things the wrong way, or she feels rushed, so she orders something she doesn't like, and then she yells at the world, hey, loyalty, loyalty.
The car with that chicken. And I threatened to beat her ass and put braces on her legs so that they matched her teeth because I was so mad. I was like, you better be careful who you snap that mouth off at before you walk into work on braces, bitch. Like, the audacity of these motherfuckers. You're paying for a service. How dare anybody disrespect you like that? You paying for a service and they got shitty employees. That's a personal business problem. That's not my problem. And you ain't gonna talk to me like that.
I don't think she said this in real time.
I used to work at the fucking Waffle House too, so try me. You know?
And Sonic.
You know what I mean?
With roller skates.
These hoes are so stupid out here. If you don't want to do that job, I can do it with a smile on my fucking face. So let me have it, ho. Let me get that job that you don't want to do, you lazy heathens. And then get an attitude with me. The chicken tastes like shit, by the way. It was a horrible meal. I can't remember, and it's a popular chicken chain too. And it was trash. Zaxby's is trash. Who are we? Are we for real right now? Zaxby's has
She's getting so worked up.
the nastiest fucking chewy chicken that I've ever ate in my fucking life. And people gobble that shit up like it's gold. It's disgusting. I've eaten
Like
Zaxby's
it's gold.
a few times, and every time it's been disgusting. I don't even like the toast. No, it tastes fake. You can taste chemicals on the toast. How does bread taste like chemicals? I guess I'm just the only one that tastes this, huh?
Yeah, like the mint vape that isn't mint.
That chewy ass chicken. It was another chicken place just like that. Disgusting. If it ain't Popeyes, or Church's maybe, or KFC, I don't want it.
Or the Golden Corral.
And like,
Or Cane's Chicken.
that's just fast food. I
Or
actually
Chick-fil-A. Oh, Betty Davis says, thank you for the watermelon, and thank you, Cave Gotti, for the star.
I know how to fry chicken, so that's probably why my expectations are so high, because none of these
I would love to see Brooke fried chicken. What does she put on her fried chicken? Every single fucking spice in Randy's house? Like she did with the ramen and the cucumber sandwich?
hoes out here know how to cook anymore. So nobody's eating home-cooked meals, and nobody knows what good food tastes like. They all damn brainwashed by McDonald's. That's why. That's exactly why. We don't
Snake, thank you for the coin.
lost our taste bud because these hoes don't know how to cook no more. And they don't. They don't. They can't even boil water. They'd set the kitchen on fire just trying to cut the damn stove on. What was you doing? Frying potatoes? No, I just tried to cut the oven on. Like, ho, what? Half the house has been burnt down. You had to have had something on the stove. No. You sure you didn't have a pan full of grease and ignite the whole damn pan? No. I drove. How? They don't, though. These girls do not know how to cook. I watch so many videos here on YouTube of the men having to cook for the girls. I'm like, what is this shenanigans? I don't want no man that knows how to cook. No, I sure don't. I sure don't. Because that's how I steal his heart. Okay?
That's my only trick. Your trick is shit, Brooke.
So I feel like there's another bitch in the relationship already. His cooking skills. She's got to go. She got to go. That hoe has no place in this home. Okay? That's my job. My job. You ain't cooking shit. No, you can't get fast food for lunch. I already packed your fucking bag. It's gotta love now.
You know how I know Brooke's cooking is shit? Because she was cooking this great extravagant dinner for 3 days or something, and her boyfriend at the time decided to eat at the strip club for 3 days or something instead of eating Brooke's excellent cooking.
No, I love you. Have a good day.
Strip club food.
You get leftover fucking spaghetti and garlic bread with a side salad, sir. You're not eating at Arby's. I know they got the meats, but that spaghetti's got 2 different kinds in it. So, you know what I mean? Like, no, that's my job. That's my job. But that's probably why I'm single, because nobody,
It's like this girl, thank you for the chili.
that men don't value that either, because they live on shit. They live on shit. They don't even know what a good plate of home cooking is if it hit them in the face.
I mean, it's not hard to cook. You just gotta stay in your lane. You can't shoot higher than your skill level or whatever. Like, not Gordon Ramsay out here. Where's Ashley? Audrey, thank you for the 2. Ashley, where you at? See what I'm talking about? This is what Rev and Shani were getting blamed for. It's like this girl, thank you for the star. I'll kick Ashley into gear. Hold up.
Because they've been living on shit. They ain't never had no woman do their laundry, no woman clean the house before they get home. They ain't had no woman change their oil. You ain't gonna gaslight me and tell me I ain't got no skills, honey. I know what I fucking bring to the table. They don't make them like me no more. That's all I'm saying. If you was born after 1989, you don't know how to cook as a female.
What is happening?
Those are skills that we cannot lose in society. Food brings people their laundry. No woman cleaned the house before.
Something is okay. My thing was tripping the hell out there for a second. What the fuck is going on, dude? Craziness. It like wouldn't pause.
Hey,
oh.
Yeah, and you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna have 6 phones. So buckle in, motherfuckers, because this is how I make a living.
At Catfish Dog super chatted $2. Dono train. Woo woo.
Oh, thank you, Catfish Dog. What? When do we even have on right now? Brooke alerts. Okay, well that's good. That makes sense. I was trying to get to Ashley and it like wouldn't type and it wouldn't let me pause and it would. It's just, oh look, it's fucking up more right now. Right now I see it fucking up. What is going on? I might have to we might have to wait, Audrey, and I will get Ashley to do it in a little bit here. I'll copy it.
Before they get home, they ain't had no woman change their oil. You ain't gonna gaslight me and tell me I ain't got no skills, honey. I know what I fucking bring to the table. They don't make them like me no more. That's all I'm saying. If you was born after 1989, you don't know how to cook as a female. Those are skills that we cannot lose in society. Food brings people together. Anybody want to learn how to cook? Call me. Send me an email. Send me an email. I'll teach you to cook. It's just that. It really is. 95%. How many puffs did I take off of it? A few, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8. Why are you in the road, honey? You in the... Oh my God, this man. So I didn't know if he was coming. I was going to let you, but if I stop, they're going to be mad. Giving me anxiety. Hey, listen.
What are you going to school for?
Horticulture, paleontology.
Are you shitting me?
At Patty Cat Bebop super chatted $2.06. Thank FK they don't make him like Brooke anymore.
Right? Thank you for the 3, Patty.
What does this mean? YouTube. Got a little YouTube sticker. What do you showcase? Your tits? I'm joking. It's a guy. It's a guy. I wonder if he's on YouTube doing yoga poses with his ass in the air.
Maybe. You never know.
I'm dead. I'm sorry. I wonder what he shows on his channel. He has a YouTube sticker. What does he show? Probably cooking videos, because none of the bitches know how to cook anymore. Hey, listen. I have to pick between my sobriety and education. Newsflash. Homeless people can just not uproot and take off. Not if they're planning to work, go to school, actually do things the right way like I've been doing for 10 years.
Audrey super chatted $2. Why is she not in a facility long ago?
There we go. I made Ashley do that. I had to make her do that. Stupid Ashley. You better have this one, Ashley. It's like you again, Audrey.
He's out here teaching 20-year-old girls how to cook. I would fucking die. I would die. That would be...
Like, why don't we just go to his YouTube channel? Go to his YouTube channel and find out what he does.
When I walk into the airport diner in Madison, North Carolina, everything fucking stops. Everybody's gonna look. It's crazy.
At Jen78 super chatted $4.99. Hey, waving hand, medium skin tone, good little angels, baby angel, hey Steve.
Hey Jen, thank you for the 5.
Too good. Where'd you learn how to cook this Marry Me pasta? Oh, I learned it from an 80-year-old man that drives a Chevy with a beard. Like, you get it, Grandpa. You get them YouTube views. You get your Google money, Grandpa. I do. I wonder what he does on YouTube. Interesting. It had his little handle name and everything or whatever. His YouTube name, channel name. I wonder what he does. I should have wrote it down so I could look it up. I'm nosy. Anyways,
It must not have been that easy to remember.
yeah. I'm single because nobody values home cooking and domestic services.
No, I think guys actually do, but I don't think you actually are good at that.
100%. 100%. Well, that amongst other things. I don't need to be dating. But yeah. What happened to the way to a man's heart is through his stomach? They say that for a reason. It's true. But
Do they say that?
these new men, the younger generation,
Maybe. Have we ever thought about this, Brooke? That people were just putting up with your cooking to be with you. Do you ever think about that?
they live on fast
They've just put up with a lot of bullshit from you. I think most of your relationships probably went like that.
food. They don't know what good cooking is. So it's fine. I'll find me a fat boy one day that likes homemade apple pie. It'll be fine. I'll find me a man with a dad bod that loves spaghetti. Baked spaghetti. What is that? Is that alcoholic? Is that an alcoholic fruit stand? It sure appears to be. In the loan, debit cards, and check cashing place. Aglas Fruities drinks. Fruities drinks. What is in the passenger car of that seat? Is that a dog or a bag of cotton? It's a bag of cotton. It's a bag of cotton.
Is that a dog or a bag of cotton, she says.
What the fuck? What are you going to do?
How could you get those two things mixed up?
I'm surprised that shit is not flying out in the wind.
Is he walking the cotton with a leash or something?
What is going on? Did he just rob some poor farmer of his cotton? It's a literal bag. And there's a Did you not see the cotton blowing in the wind?
Dude, she's on something here.
What in the hell is going on? First of all, this guy don't even have a roof on his car. His back fender, what is...
When I walk into the airport diner in Madison, North Carolina, everything fucking stops. Everybody's gonna look. It's crazy.
At Ryan Ambrosia Q super chatted $4.99. She could cook like Gordon FKN Ramsay and I wouldn't last 2 days with her.
Right? Thank you for the 5, Rad.
What is that thing called? It's like a wing on the top of his... Here, let me see if I can get up there. It's like a wing on this little sports car. It's like a scoop for the tailgate. I don't know what that damn thing is called. But he ain't got no roof on that car, and he's got a bag in the passenger seat that is stuffed full of cotton. Fam. He done robbed some cotton farmer this morning. He's headed to the dope boy's house.
Oh, yeah? Do drug dealers exchange drugs for cotton? Is that a thing now?
I'm joking. Is cotton currency? It used to be. So is tobacco and everything else. That is funny. I wish I could get up beside him, but I can't. That is hilarious. Oh, God. I love to see the cops out here. There's lots of cops out here. Oh, here comes a fire truck. Y'all need to get over. Y'all need to get over. Listen, here we go. Here we go. And I can't hop up on the curb. There's a van in front of me, and nobody's paying attention. I'm the only one out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. I'm the only one that even sees that fire truck behind us. People are so non-observant. And he's all in haste too. You need to get over, sir. All of y'all in the left-hand lane need to merge into the right lane 5 minutes ago. Somebody's house is on fire. Somebody is dying. And we have first responders behind us. And everybody's
Jesus
just
Christ,
stupid.
dude.
They're stupid. They are. That fire truck is coming up on that right lane, and these cars are just staying in the lane. None of them even know he's back there.
Imagine there's not even an emergency. They're just driving somewhere. They're driving back from an emergency that's been dealt with or some shit.
We're about to hit a light too. This is gonna get crazy. See? And if they would
They've been burned, Jelly.
be paying attention to their rear view mirror like you're supposed to be. Yes, while you're driving, you're supposed to be paying attention to what the fuck is going on behind you. Yes. Yes.
Ah!
I'm gonna get over and I don't. Here he comes. How did I know he was gonna come to my right? How did I know? That car, this car, all cars this area right now. Sick of this shit. Fucking stupid sons of bitches. I saw him coming.
She's so empathetic. I'm so sick of people not being able to save other people. I'm sure this, yeah,
From 2 miles down the fucking road. You know why? Because I heard him. Because I have ears. Give me a second. Let me get going.
No, her senses are just like super heightened for some reason.
And then I'm gonna hang you back up. And you know, I'm sitting here like, is anybody gonna merge over here? I'm trying to get out of the left-hand lane's way so that they can merge over so that the fire truck can come through. And he had to bust that right-hand turn anyway, so.
Ambulance.
God, this road is raggedy. Hold on, y'all. What? Gainesville Regional Airport. All right. Come on, people.
Why'd she pull over? Yo, can somebody call my attorney? Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee out of Greensboro.
Bruce Lee, attorney at law.
Please, can somebody get him on the phone and tell him that they are starting stuff, that they are breaking my rights. Somebody please call Bruce Lee.
At Patty Cat Bebop super chatted $2.06. Brooke is loving this day. Angry, happy all at once.
Yeah, she doesn't know what to feel. Thank you, Patty, for the 3.
Just don't pay attention. It's like they
She's all messed up.
teach them to drive and they tell them 10 and 2 and eyes in the front. No. No, 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 no. You are supposed to have all eyes on every side of the vehicle at all times. That means behind you, beside you, in front of you. Y'all like those directions? I don't get it. I don't get it. Who is teaching these fuckers not to drive? All of them people. None of them could hear the sirens. None of them could look in their rearview mirror and see that he was coming up on their asses. What are the fucking, riddle me this, what are the fucking mirrors for if you're not supposed to be looking behind you as you drive?
How are you supposed to be looking always at all times? All the time.
They're not just for backing up. They're so you can keep an eye on your circumference. These idiots, I swear, I can make make content for the rest of my life on how stupid people are. And how do I get the shit end of the stick with all of this intuition, all of this common sense, not a lick of fucking book smarts, and I still am smarter than half of these folks? How? How do I get the shit end of the stick with all of these gifts that God blessed me with?
I don't understand why she thinks she's so smart. Because she heard a fucking ambulance or fire truck before other people did? This doesn't make you smart.
See, if I had that sign that lit up in the back, I could have had an arrow saying, y'all need to get over, there's a fire truck behind us. I guess I need to get somebody to manufacture me one and sell it.
She can just type out custom messages at all times. Just start fighting with people through it.
Seriously, what are y'all doing? Fire trucks in that lane and them idiots are merging into that lane. Why would you merge over there when he's gonna be coming through here, homie? He needs to get by. He's got lives to save, fires to fight.
Brooke is for the people. Did she actually cry?
I told y'all the other day I come up to a stoplight and I busted a right-hand turn, and as soon as I turned on that road, about a half a mile down, I could see a first responder, EMS, I think it was EMS, trying to come down the road, and the road he was trying to come down had 3 lanes. It had a turning lane to the left, a turning lane to the right, and then the straight lane. Do you know all 50 of them fucking idiots sat there as I busted that right-hand turn, not worried about getting the fuck out of the way. So I knew if I stayed in that lane, going towards, there's 3 lanes going one way and 1 lane that I turned on going this way. I knew if I stayed in that lane, he was gonna get stuck. So I hopped a curb and jumped up on the sidewalk to get out of his way so he could use the oncoming lane way to get through that intersection to go save a fucking life. And he gave me a thumbs up. I was like, oh God, that was so worth it. Every time I've got out of their ways, you just validated me so much. I love you. I was like, thank
I think Brooke just likes driving on sidewalks and places she's not supposed to.
you. I was like, I didn't even need that, but thank you. I didn't even need the thumbs up. If he would have just used my lane, that would have made me happy, and that's what he did. He went into oncoming traffic to get through the intersection. But he couldn't have done it if I wouldn't have got out the way. Fuck that sidewalk. Your life, my life, is so much worth more than that fucking sidewalk.
Did you break the sidewalk?
The city ain't gonna have a problem with you pulling up on some damn grass.
No. You're not supposed to drive on the sidewalk because there's pedestrians on the sidewalk, Brooke.
To get out of a first responder's way. And that's legally what you're supposed to be doing. You don't sit there like a fucking sitting duck being a sheep doing what everybody else is doing. If you have a way to get the fuck out the way, get the fuck out the way, please. Because they have lives to save. And they don't have time for all these idiot drivers out here. Yeah, he gave me a thumbs up. I was like, thank you. Oh, God. That is crazy. I wonder how many times they've been stuck in traffic and people have died. I wonder. You know it happens. You know it happens. You know it happens. People have no sense of urgency anymore. That shit pisses me off. I'm walking urgency, okay? I mean, it makes me mad. It's like, get the fuck out of my way. Like when they're walking, and they pussyfooting around, they lollygagging. It's like, oh, wait a minute. I know you don't have a fucking life, but I do. And I ain't. So, knees to chest, bitch. Get out of my way. Move. There's no sense of urgency, and that is so dangerous. That's so dangerous. If you ain't got any urgency, bitch, you gonna be the first one dead when shit goes down. You ain't got no will to survive. You ain't got no urgency. You think everything's a fucking joke. Who you think they gonna damn? Who you think's gonna die first in a zombie apocalypse if you ain't got no urgency? You're a sick up. Hell, you're probably in traffic somewhere holding up the EMS.
During the zombie apocalypse, that's totally gonna happen in the future.
Like, for real. People really, you get. Please find your sense of urgency, common sense, and intuitiveness. Just like when Key Largo was on fire. Remember that?
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
Remember that?
Do you guys remember that?
And everybody was just setting ducks, waiting for the US 1 to open back up.
Brooke bought all that water and was telling everyone they were gonna die.
And I was out of there. I said, I'm not fucking waiting. Y'all are crazy. Remember, everybody was telling me to stay on that island. And what did I say? I said, if I don't leave now, I'm going to be stuck here. I said, they will close that bridge again tomorrow. And what happened? They closed the bridge the next day. I would have been trapped there. See, that sense of urgency to leave in the middle of the night and not trust the government saved me.
You would have been fine.
I was off the island. And you know, for a week, that bridge kept getting shut down periodically throughout the days. People trying to flee for their lives, having to wait in 12 hours worth of traffic just to get off the island. That's not the driving.
She's making it sound like people were melting in the fire or something, and they were like, nope, you can't leave. You gotta go burn in the fire. See ya.
They waited 12 hours just to be able to cross the bridge, to even enter onto the bridge from Key Largo. No, that sense of urgency will save your life, honey. Yeah. Wait till tomorrow. I said, I won't be able tomorrow. They'll close the bridge again. They're like, no, it'll be fine. They'll have it open in the morning. Fire spreading. I'm glad I do what I do. This is why I don't listen to people. This is exactly why I don't listen to people. You know?
I was gonna say, what does she do exactly? I'm glad I do what I do. Do I just be defiant?
You know what I mean? Because they have no sense of urgency. They don't have a fight or flight switch. They're phoning. They're phones. That's what a phone is. A sheep. So no, like.
A fawn? Is she trying to say fawn?
Some people, we ain't all built the same. That's for fucking sure. No, that's phony. To just sit there and wait for the government to give you fucking orders as an island is on fire and there's no rescue boats to get you off the motherfucker. It'll be fine. And you know the crazy part was I predicted that shit. 2 hours before it started, I predicted it. Crazy.
A cab is a goat. A phone is a sheep.
Crazy. I said, I hope they never have a hurricane or, God forbid, a fire. And 2 hours later, the fire was started. There's videos of all of this. I said they would have a hell of a time trying to evacuate. And what did we do? We had a hell of a time for 8 hours.
I don't even know. I think she drove to Citrus, this weird town called Citrus. She got mad that there's nothing to do there, so I think she's driving back to wherever she came from before. I don't know. I think she's driving for most of this 9-hour stream.
Trying to evacuate. Yeah, there's a reason that I speak these things and they come true. I wholeheartedly believe that now after Key Largo. There's a reason that God is revealing stuff to me and I see things that other people don't. You know, like the
Let's call it psychosis.
infrastructure and money missing.
Infrastructure. I forgot about her whole spiel about the infrastructure and she calls it the infant structure and the keys.
It'll all be revealed one day. 20 years from now, it'll be found out that Key Largo swindled billions of dollars from their citizens. You know, as the homes are eroding off into the ocean and nothing new is being built there. Those billions of dollars that they receive in tourists.
It's the city's responsibility to refurbish people's homes that they're bought. That doesn't make any sense to me at all, but okay.
Money.
The main gripe she had originally was she said everything just looked really old. And then she assumed that the city was getting a bunch of money. And she was like, they must be embezzling it or something because they're not building anything new here. It was the weirdest. off the cuff conspiracy that I've heard from Brooke, and then the everything caught on fire and she got all crazy.
And then taxes and property taxes and, you know, all that money, their budget that they're given by the federal government, it doesn't make sense. The numbers ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. One of these days, 20 years from now, we're going to find out that there was a big financial scandal in Key Largo and Key West, Florida. And just remember that I said it here first, folks. Remember? Remember. Oh, shit. Please don't hit me. No new construction. I didn't see one building in Key Largo or Key West that was being built. Nothing is being renovated. Nothing's being built. So where is the budget going? Where's the money? Where's the billions of dollars that they receive? They have a budget of a city of 300,000 people, but they only have a population of 12,000.
Yeah, they should have 50 bridges to get out of there.
Everything this woman says is a lie. Look up, you know what? Steve ain't even gonna be on my channel come Monday. Watch and see. So let's talk about this Steve guy.
At Patty Cat Bebop super chatted $2.06. Brooke and her eyebrows are vibing today. Eyes smile with a halo heart, hands medium skin tone.
I've seen people saying she did her eyebrows good in this one. I mean, Brooke pretty much looks the same to me every day, but maybe she does have good eyebrows in this one. Thank you for the 3, Patty.
That's usually the key sign that there's some stealing going on. Why do they get a budget of billions of dollars? And this year, it was millions, but in the past, they got billions because they got hit by a hurricane, but none of that money is accounted for. Where did it go? Great question. Great question. And their budget this year is $715 million, and we would see a budget that size for a city like...
They're pretty long, the eyebrows.
Cocoa Beach, Florida, which has a populace of 300,000 people approximately. But they only have 12,000 people. And they make billions from tourism, which should be going back into the economy. So why do they need extra...
Tourism. Hold on. Maybe I just heard that wrong.
Which has a populace of 300,000 people approximately. But they only have 12,000 people. And they make billions from tourism, which should be going back into the economy.
Jesus. It's like a reverse George Bush. When George Bush talking about the terrorists, it sounds like he's saying tourists. The fucking tourists. And then when Brooke says tourists, she says terrorists. It's transcribed as terrorists. The fuck? The fuck is going on here?
12,000 people. And they make billions from tourism, which should be going back into the economy. So why do they need extra federal funding if they're making all of this money? It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. Not to mention, we went through the numbers and was breaking shit down and looking shit up. Something's been going on down there, I would say, for the past 6 years. 6 years. Which makes sense if we really think about like COVID and the state of the country. When it really started to nosedive, it was probably, 2018, 2019 is when the cracks began to show, and then Biden got into office, and then, yeah, the rest is history. So, yeah, it makes sense. They got a lot of crooked people in office, too. Their sheriff is a crook. Their mayor is a crook. Key Largo.
So many Brookeisms when she has nothing to bounce off of. Like when she's reading the news and stuff, I guess she's reacting to stuff that she's reading. But when she's just going off the cuff, her idiocracy really shines.
So, I'm just saying, 20 years from now, when it's all found out, I'm gonna be like, damn, I had my fingers on that story and I didn't make enough money at the time to actually do any digging. It sucks. It sucks to know what you know and to be able to God reveal these things to you, and you can't do anything about it to expose it. It sucks. It sucks.
So why did God put you there? To be in the fire and see all this corruption but not do anything about it? He just did it for you to open your eyes? Is that what's up?
I mean, there's so much.
It's all part of the plan, y'all.
There's so much content that I could simply make based off of the swinger clubs and escorts that they have down there. I could stay busy for a lifetime. Key West, Florida, and Key Largo is where Republicans go to fornicate with other Republicans and do drugs. It's as simple as that.
Is it? Yep, God told her about the Republicans hooking up in Florida to do drugs.
All of the lefties go to California. All of the Republicans that are weird go to Key Largo and Key West. I mean, there was just a stripper. I'm sorry, she wasn't a stripper. She was an escort that was murdered in Key Largo 3 weeks ago by some random guy that paid her to come to his hotel off the internet. They found her body.
What does that have to do with the thing you just said before?
In the air conditioner unit of his room. He had murdered her. So don't tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about when I've already been there several times and experienced it, and I know exactly what goes on down there on all of them private resorts. Why do they need to make them so private? Why they got fences built around them? Private guards, private security. Fucking weirdos. Is that a flea market? Oh, it's an antique. Antique place.
Maybe they got food in there, Brooke.
Yeah, I know exactly what's going on. I had House of Representatives from Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, handing me business cards trying to get me to meet them after hours at my job at the restaurant so they could hook up with me and pay me for sex. And they were
That's what they said on the cards? That's what they wrote down?
Republican. So don't tell me that both sides aren't evil and polluted and promiscuous, because they are. I've had personal first-hand experiences with these nasty sons of bitches.
Imagine they were just trying to hit on her, not like treat her like a prostitute. Maybe they're actually interested in her. I don't know why they would be, but Brooke just thinks that everything is nefarious. The fact that they left business cards must mean that they wanted Brooke to hook up with them in a prostitution way.
I left them business cards laying right where they were dropped off. I don't want no part in Satan's work, honey.
Don't they just leave their business cards everywhere?
You ain't got nothing I want. Nothing I want. Damn, where's all my water? What happened? We were having a Republican party for some guy named Reese in Eden, North Carolina. He was being elected into office, and he was being elected into the North Carolina House of Representatives. That's what it was. And this was last March. We were having an election party at a restaurant, and so all of these other House of Representative members started coming into the restaurant trying to sleep with me and leaving me their business cards.
Every single person in Congress or wherever the fuck this is, every single one just kept coming through trying to sleep with Brooke. Yeah, uh-huh. Everyone.
All Republicans. Yes, I think if you're the type of man that would buy sex, I think that you're gonna burn in hell.
Dude, I think if you're just the unfortunate soul who passes Brooke by, she's either going to think you're stalking her or trying to solicit her for sex. If you're a guy. And if you're a girl, then she might try to stab you or beat you up because, I don't know, she's going to say you hate yourself and you're jealous of her.
You know, because I don't think that most of these men that buy sex realize that that woman does not want to fuck you. She's only fucking you so that she can survive. And you don't even know it. Ugh, that's a simp. A simp is somebody who pays for sex, knowing good and well that that woman don't want to fuck him. So sick.
That's not my layman's understanding of simp, but okay.
So sick. You're right next to a pedophile. In my book. And Jesus's, because he said
she's a simp for some people, yeah.
It's a sin to have sex out of wedlock. And half of these fuckers that pay for that, they cheating on.
She sent for Candace Owens, which is pretty crazy because I didn't know how crazy that woman is until recently, and the fact that Brooke thinks she's great makes a lot of sense now, actually.
Their wives. So they triple, double, quadruple sinning. You really gonna burn. Out here breaking your wife's heart, sleeping with a prostitute, taking home the STDs. Honey, I brought you a gift.
Bill Gates.
Honey, I brought you a gift. $2.89. That ain't too bad. You know, I will say on this side of Florida, you can breathe. On the East Coast, you can't breathe. It's so polluted, it stinks. It's in the water. Listen to me. The polluted smell is in the water. I get in the shower at the gym, and the water smells like a homeless encampment.
I think it's limestone, the sulfur in the limestone or something. I can't remember if it's limestone or some other kind of stone. That's the reason, apparently.
How do you wash your ass and get out smelling worse than when you got in there? Shit's wild. I knew that the gym kind of smelled funny. It smelled like the Mayport area. My gym is not in the Mayport area. And I can still smell it over there, but when I got in the shower, the hot steam, I could smell it. And I was like, no way this water smells like that. And sure enough, I grabbed a handful. Yeah, it does. It smells polluted.
Handful of water.
Something's going on with the water in Jacksonville. So when they find out that all the drinking water and bathing water is contaminated and they got a leak or something somewhere, or somebody's been dumping something illegally, I said it here first. How does nobody else smell that? And why are they not pissed? Y'all just used to breathing that shit in. Y'all don't realize it's not good for you to breathe in? As I head back that way, wait on my shoulders to be the one that it's like people are just so complicit and cheap that they don't even realize that they're putting their lives in danger. If I can smell the contamination in that water, there's no telling what the contamination in the water is doing to us. Flint, Michigan still ain't got fucking clean drinking water. How many years has it been? Nobody cares. Like they don't care about the people in North Carolina still sleeping in tents. Just like they don't care about the people in Leah that are now homeless because their homes burned to the ground. Nobody really cares until it happens to them. Isn't that crazy? What do I always say? You got to actually go through something and live through something to understand it completely.
I think people have their own lives that they're living and they got to focus on their own shit. And we all can't just be thinking of every single possible bad scenario and living it out in our heads. We don't have the luxury. We don't have the free time, Brooke, like you do. Maybe I do, but like normal people don't. So the fuck?
You know, like homelessness or a natural disaster. You lose everything. Then people want to be up in arms and screaming from the tops of the hills. So I reckon there's no restaurants.
Worry about your own kids, then work towards Flint, Michigan, or wherever the fuck else she never goes to Flint, Michigan. She just like pulled a name out of her ass. It's like what water's most polluted? Fucking Flint, Michigan.
Come on, y'all. Y'all are boring me because we're going 20 miles under the speed limit.
All right, that's probably all the Brooke I can take for today. One day we'll get through this whole stream, the never-ending stream. But I gotta prep B-sides. I gotta eat something before we start. I want to smoke. Can I say joint? I'm just gonna say it anyway. I'm gonna smoke a joint. Not on YouTube, of course. That's crazy talk. And then I'll be back. I'll be back. Like, I'm gonna schedule it for 10:30. That'll give me enough time. And that's like not too late. It's not like it's 11:11. So I'll see you guys then. I don't think there's any James stuff. James still doesn't have his new phone, so he hasn't been streaming. I actually forgot what I was grabbing for B-sides tonight. I was prepping it, and then I got distracted, and then I came live here, and now here we are. I will figure something out for us though. So see you in a bit if you're around. If not, then I'll see you the next time I see you. Toodles for now, you guys.